refreshing.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I recorded that whole video in 4 times slow speed. The clip said 2 hours when I was going to edit it. I uploaded it to my computer. 2 hours and 9 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't recording for that long. I clicked on the video. I'm like, bro, I was not sitting there for 2 hours straight. Like, just yapping, right? That shit is in slow motion, nigga. That shit was in slow. So fuck it. We about dedication. I said I was gonna make a video today, so that's what I'm gonna do. Bro, I had so much shit in there though. Like, it's so crazy. I had so much shit in there. Let me make sure this shit is even fucking... Damn, my nigga. Shit. Like I said, it's so... Okay, fuck it. If I can do it one time, I can do it again, right? Okay, what's up? What? Like, I can't even do an intro. Like, I can't do none of this shit, bro. I'm not feeling... Alright. Let me get this together. Alright, y'all, back at y'all with another video. Today I got it in my notes. Hold on, let me show y'all. Advice for new couples. And I thought about it. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? And on Instagram, I put a poll for what video should I record today, right? Let me see exactly what I had. I had how to get a girlfriend, how to maintain a healthy relationship, or advice for new couples. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, I might just do advice for new couples since it's like, you know, the first thing. I don't think I want to talk about how to get a girlfriend. So I ended up doing that first. Footage is fucking gone, by the way. So I'm making that video today, even though how to maintain a healthy relationship got like 88%, okay? Don't be mad at me. I'll make that video tomorrow. Now I gotta hurry up because it's gonna get dark, bro. I started at 1:30 or like 2:30, I think. Started recording. It was all sunny. It was bright. Like, I was in a good mood. All right, fuck it. Anyways, the first thing I got, let's just get straight into it. First thing I got is minimize disagreements, okay? You're always arguing. She always complaining about something. You always complaining about this. Like, it's just not going smooth. Y'all getting tired of each other. Do not stay in a relationship, especially if it's a new relationship and y'all always arguing, bro. This is not going to go anywhere. Let me just tell you right now, it's not going to go anywhere. Try to get out of this. Or try to get out of this relationship because, bro, if y'all already arguing, like, as soon as y'all get into the relationship, it's not looking good the next couple months, okay? Really just try to find the root of the problem. Try to find a solution together. This is a together thing, you know? You and your partner, okay? You're not working alone in this. It's not like, oh, it's my fault, so I gotta make up for this shit. Unless you did some stupid shit. It's not like you gotta do it on your own because you and your partner are in a partnership, okay? So you ask her, okay, how did this make you feel? What can I do next time? What should I do next time? Think about things that you can arrange for, like, you know, just to avoid this same problem coming up later in your relationship, okay? That's like the best advice that I can give, okay, for that topic right there. So that's the first thing, okay? The second thing I got, learn how to communicate with your partner, okay? If you don't know how to communicate, goes back to the first thing. Y'all gonna be arguing, y'all gonna have disagreements, whatever you want to call them. Shit is not gonna go smooth, okay? You want things to go as smooth as possible, but relationships are not perfect, okay? We all know this. We all been through them. We all have had a relationship one time before, okay? So let's say a problem occurs. She say this, she like, I got a problem with you about this, but I don't really know how to explain it to you. I don't really know how to voice it. I don't know how to communicate with you. You like, all right, what's going on? Like, I really need to know because, like, I don't need no, you know, just some crazy shit that you finna say. Like, I'm not trying to hear all of that. That would be some crazy shit to say in this situation, okay? First off, let's say you got a problem. You don't know how to voice this to your partner, okay? Y'all never really had problems because, like, it's a new relationship. So y'all just now, you know, starting to figure shit out, right? Learn how to bring things to your partner. Like, let's say you just bring up some scenarios or something like that. This could be a good way just to see what your partner would say and how he would react if you were to say this certain scenario. If he was to be like, oh, I would have cut your ass off immediately, then you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. Or if you bring this to him and he like react kind of like mad or something like that, then you would know, okay, I can't bring it to him like this. Try a different way. You know, you got to know the person that you're with, because if you don't, it's gonna be a lot of surprises in the relationship. Okay, learning how to communicate involves a lot of listening, a lot of sacrifice, my nigga. A lot of times where you think, oh, you're right, but you still got to listen to what they got to say. You know, you can't put pride over the relationship. You know, you can't have pride in that. Trying to say that you're right and her side doesn't matter, what she has to say doesn't matter. Oh, you didn't do this, so this doesn't apply to me. No, bro, just listen, see what they're saying, see what their concerns are, see how they're feeling, and go according to how they're feeling, you know? Try to come up with solutions. Again, this is a together thing. This is a partnership. Y'all helping each other stay together, basically. Like, y'all helping each other get through these problems, get through these situations, so y'all can minimize arguments, increase in love, and, like, you know, the joy and happiness that y'all have in the relationship. Basically, you gotta have a lot of emotional intelligence in a relationship. You gotta learn how to communicate your feelings and also think about their feelings as well. Because if you're not thinking about their feelings or what they think, oh, I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm gonna do what I do. You do what you do. I don't give a fuck. You might as well be single then. What are you doing? Like, bro, come on now. If you're in a relationship, it's because you care about the person. You want to be with them. You know, you love them. You care for them. You cherish them type shit. If you acting dumb and you're like, oh, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I just got off work. I'm tired of this, bro. I don't want to hear that shit right now. And if she leave your ass, that's on you, bro. Okay, that's on you. I don't got nothing to do with that. I didn't tell you to do that. I'm telling you to communicate, my nigga. So don't blame me when some bad shit happened to your ass because you tried bad shit in the first place. You didn't try to communicate with her. Okay, so the third thing is establish any boundaries, parenthesis, not rules, parenthesis. Now listen, the reason I put not rules in parentheses, it holds weight, bro. I'm gonna get to that later though. But establish boundaries early on, maybe before you even get into a relationship. Y'all talk about different things that you don't want to happen in a relationship. It's like, okay, I want you to be my girl, I want you to be my man, blah blah blah. But it's some things that we gotta establish, right? Can't have you out here doing this, can't have you out there doing that, can't have you talking about me like this. It's certain things that people want out of a person and that they just won't settle for. Okay, like some people actually have expectations. No, I'm not gonna say expectations. No, not expectations, but boundaries that they will not allow to be broken and that they might cherish. You know, these are things that, this is like somebody's heart that you're playing with, right? If you're just breaking all boundaries, you're breaking all type of, you know what I'm saying, values that they have for the relationship, it's gonna be, it's gonna be tragic, bro. Like, try to respect those boundaries, because once you don't respect the boundaries, you're not respecting your partner. And if you're not respecting your partner in a relationship, sooner or later, he or she is gonna get tired of that shit, bro. They're gonna get tired of the disrespect, tired of you just doing what the fuck you want to do, tired of the bad attitudes, tired of the bad everything, bro. Try to establish boundaries, not no crazy shit. This is why I said not rules, okay? If you got rules in a relationship, they're not gonna feel free in a relationship. They're not gonna feel safe in the relationship. They can't be vulnerable around you. Like, the relationship is no longer a safe place for them. Yeah, like, bro, come on now. Get it together, my nigga. Shit. Get it together. He established some boundaries, you establish some boundaries, and after that, y'all just go on with the relationship and everything will flow. You know, if any boundary gets crossed, you know, y'all can easily talk about it, fix it, be like, okay, I'm gonna try not to do this anymore. I'm gonna put in the effort to respect you and to love you and care for you like I promised to you when I asked you out, or whatever like that. It's kind of like you marrying somebody, bro. It's kind of like that. It's like you starting to think about another person. You got them in mind, so you're like, okay, let me act like I actually have a girlfriend, or let me act like I actually have a boyfriend, right? Whether it's, oh, I don't want you to have any dude friends, I don't want you to have no girlfriends, or you can have girlfriends and you can have boyfriends. I'm tripping. You can have friends that are boys and you can have girls that are boys.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
But do not cross this certain boundary, or like no texting with them, or like, you know, like no hugging and touching and all of that shit. Like these are some of the boundaries that people would come up with, okay? Those are some of the examples. The fourth thing I got on here, understand each other's concerns, listen to what they are saying. Okay, so listen, they come up to you, they're like, okay, I have these concerns, I don't want you to be doing this, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna feel this way if you keep doing it. Boom. He or she presents the problem. They're telling you how they feel about it, and you're not listening. You're like, all right, but I didn't do anything. That's not on me. Don't be trying to blame me, blah, blah, blah. All of that shit, that's not gonna work, bro. All of that, no, I didn't do anything, but like, why are you bringing this up? No, bro. Don't do that in a relationship, okay? If they're coming to you with concerns, they feel comfortable enough to talk to you and to present these things that they have a problem with, so they're trusting you to be on the receiving end and to listen to what they are saying, okay? They trust you enough to tell you how they feel. So respect that and listen to what they are saying. Also, actually listen to what they're saying. Don't just hear what they're saying. Listen to what they are saying and actually put it into action after it happens. After any problem happens, actually make steps towards progression, or whatever you want to call it. Another thing is, don't try to minimize the concern that they have, okay? We're different. A lot of people are different. A lot of people have different concerns. Some have different concerns than you and me. And I'm fucking up a little bit, but listen though, you can be in a relationship and still have different concerns, and they may sound so different that you're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Why would I do this or why would I do that? Bro, just listen to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They're not blaming you, and that's another thing. Do not blame your partner in a relationship. Do not do that. That might be in another that's in the next thing. I'm gonna get to that later. Do not try to blame them. Just listen to them. Listen to their concerns, what they are saying to you, because they feel vulnerable. They want to, you know, they want to talk about it with you. Listen to what they're saying. Don't just be quiet, but understand what they are saying. Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna try to do better in this area. I'm gonna try to make steps towards, I don't know, like bettering our trust, or I'm gonna try to do better to show you more love, or whatever, etc. Whatever. Just listen to what they're saying. Actually understand, so later on you don't have to go through that again. They're gonna be like, okay, I already told you about this, so like I don't really know what else to say about it, and I'm getting worried this might be like a big problem in our relationship. You don't want that to happen, okay? You want to cut it off as soon as it happens, because if it grows on into the relationship, they might just resent your ass. I'm not gonna lie. They might be like, okay, he always doing this shit and he knows that I don't like it, so I'm gonna start giving him attitudes. I'm gonna start being mad for no reason because he always do this shit, and I don't want him to question it because I already told him about it. You can avoid all of that shit, bro. You can avoid all of that, okay? Moving on to the next thing, because it's probably about to get dark and I'm not trying to keep pressing on this camera. The last thing is both of you versus the problem. This is the last thing. Okay, so in a relationship, y'all gonna have some problems, bro. And I know everybody is not perfect. You know, we always have problems with ourselves, basically. What the fuck am I talking about? We have problems on our own. So in relationships, it can be different, you know. See how it is, see how different problems can occur, and see how to, you know, have solutions for those problems. If your partner comes up to you, all right, I got a problem with this, I got a problem with A, B, and C, X, Y, Z, whatever. You're listening, blah, blah, blah. But it's like a circle. It's like a loop. It's like I keep having problems. Nobody's listening, or you don't really know what to do. Like, they're getting fed up because you're not meeting their needs. Bro, we all been there before, okay? We all been there before. It's like, bro, why does she keep on complaining? Why do this nigga keep on talking about every little thing that I do? Boom. Listen, you have to hear each other out, because it's not you against your partner. It's you and your partner against the problem, okay? You and your partner against the problem. Y'all gonna have problems, bro. That's normal as fuck. That's normal. That's a normal thing, bro. What isn't normal is how you find a solution to those problems and how you can resolve things with your partner. This is like the number one thing that people mess up on. Resolving things with your partner should be easy. It should be smooth after the problem happens, okay? And if you're doing things to mess up that process, it can cause friction in a relationship, okay? Let me think. Shit. My lips chapped. Damn, I need some. I ain't got nothing right now. Damn. Let me give y'all an example, okay? Doing long distance, it's hard as fuck, okay? It's hard, but later on you can make it easy. It's hard as soon as it starts, blah, blah, blah. That was a whole nother video. If you didn't watch that video, I would recommend it. Anyways, so she went out to college, you know. It's like 2 months that go by. I'm like, damn, we not together anymore. We can't do these things that we love doing, that we always do. I'm kind of sad. I'm annoyed. I'm talking dry. I'm giving you attitudes. She's annoyed because I'm annoyed, and we're both annoyed. We both like share the same energy in a sense. Boom. We start arguing a little bit. Things get hectic. Things start popping off. Be like, bro, what is going on? Like, why are we having this problem? Like, why do we keep getting into it? What can we do to stop? Y'all have to find the root of the problem, okay? Find the root of the problem. Oh, it's because I'm not seeing you anymore. I really miss you. That's why I'm low-key like giving you attitudes and going off on you, blah, blah, blah. She said the same thing. You're mad, so I'm mad. We can't see each other. It would just be easy if we could just see each other. Then we would never have problems. Whatever like that. Y'all gonna have problems anyway, but you know, whatever. The thing that people forget is that y'all gotta work together, okay? I said this shit about 3 times before. Work together, because if y'all work apart, then y'all are gonna be against each other, and y'all gonna have those friction moments. Y'all gonna have those heated moments where anything you do, it just results in an argument. Some shit like that, bro. And y'all gotta talk to each other, try to figure out a solution. Maybe y'all need to do an activity. Maybe y'all just need a time to actually talk about what you're feeling to each other. What did I say last time, bro. What did I say before? It's like a part of this video, I'm just trying to remember everything I said 2 hours ago, bro. If y'all are against each other in a relationship, it's just going to counteract that loving feeling that y'all really want from each other, and it's not going to feel good, okay? So I would immediately try to think about what you're feeling. If you don't know what you're feeling, try to just talk about it. See what you've been doing. Try to check like the behavior of the relationship. If she just been going off on you for some reason, try to figure out why. Try to figure out what the problem is so both of y'all can help each other get through it together, okay? Together is like the main word of this video, okay? It's like the main word. That's like the main thing you need to remember when you click off this video. Shit, is that it, my nigga? Damn, I've been talking for a minute. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep putting these videos out here. They kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Once you get into a groove or like a flow state and you just spewing videos out, it kind of feel good. And it's not like I'm faking them or like, you know, just making a video on some random shit. Like, I'm not doing that. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all follow my TikTok. I think it's at the beginning or the end of the video. I'm gonna put it on the screen too. Yeah, nigga, go follow that. I actually got a video out on there right now. I don't control my TikTok, so shit's getting a little professional, my nigga. You might want to sub up while you can. But yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I think I already said the next video. The next video is gonna be how to maintain a healthy relationship, since a lot of people wanted that video. I'm gonna actually make that video tomorrow, and I'm gonna be talking about the things you need to do as a woman and the things you need to do as a man to maintain the healthy relationship that you have in mind, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, bro. People watch my videos and do not subscribe. Subscribe right now. I'm gonna give y'all a moment. I'll wait. I know y'all remember that shit. The teacher would just sit there and be like, I'll wait. And then we'll be like, okay, then wait. The fuck? We don't get no fuck.